So, Tokimeki Memorial 2 is currently celebrating its 25th anniversary, and Konami has already announced earlier this year that the first Tokimeki Memorial game is getting a remaster. I already talked about it. And they didn't announce anything about 2 yet, but in my opinion, they're definitely going to make some kind of remaster for 2 at some point. 3, maybe they're going to skip it because 3 has like a very mixed reception because of its very, very ugly and rare looking 3D models. And they might make a remaster for 4 later on, but like, in my opinion, like there's definitely going to be a remaster for 2. And for the occasion, so Noda Junko, she's a legendary seiyuu I really like. She's voicing the heroine in Tokimemo 2. She's called Hinomoto Hikari. Hinomoto Hikari. She's the poster girl of Tokimeki Memorial 2 and like the main heroine. And she's voiced by Noda Junko. We was talking about the game on Twitter and how like she's pretty happy the game is celebrating its 25th anniversary, but sadly there's no announcement or anything in relation, nothing official in relation to the anniversary date. So she's planning to do a tweetcast Haishin live stream on December 14th to celebrate and to talk about the game. And one funny thing is the director of the first 2 Digimon series, Hiroyuki Kakudo Hiroyuki, he co-tweeted her and said that the 17th episode of Digimon O2 is actually named after Tokimeki Memorial. So I checked it out and I checked the list of the episodes, and in Japanese, episode 17th is called Odaiba Memorial. So yeah, it's a reference to Tokimeki Memorial. And Tokimeki Memorial is one of these games I've known about since I was a kid, but I didn't play, so I need to play it. And I actually, well, technically my brother owns Tokimeki Memorial 1 Forever Review on the Saturn port, and I have it on the shelf like right beside me, and I have a Saturn as well, like in the rod right beside me, but I never played it. I gotta play it one day. Like over like maybe 15 years ago or something, one summer I was really bent on playing it. I couldn't read any Japanese back then or understand much, so I printed all of the game facts guide and I was planning to play it, and then I just ended replaying Guardian Heroes and Panzer Dragon, and then I never launched the game, and then I did something else this summer, I don't remember what. But anyway, Tokimeki Memorial, like I really like the game, but I actually never played it myself, so I'm very huge air player, very big Tokimeki Memorial fan, about to play the game for the first time ever. And when it comes to Digimon O2, I watched Digimon the first 2 seasons. Like this season is the season where like this guy, right? This is the one appearing in Digimon O2, and she's voicing Noda Junko. She's voicing this guy Vmon. Like, and this is a season where the little sister from the season 1, she becomes one of the main characters, right? Hikari was her name in Japanese. I watched this season and then I never watched any other Digimon series. Like I don't know anything else about Digimon. And to be honest, I don't remember the first 2 seasons that much either. And I watched them with the French dub, so I could try to rewatch them in Japanese one day. But anyway, so Oda Junko, she's a legendary seiyuu. Noda Junko, sorry. She's a legendary seiyuu. Like she voiced a lot of characters. She's Tashigi in One Piece. She's this guy in Purikya. I think it was Hakuto Purikya. The series in part written by Tsubota Fumi, who is one of the main writers of Pretty Reason and King of Reason. So if you like Hakuto Purikya, you should definitely watch Pretty Reason one day. So yeah, Noda Junko, she voiced Miyabi in GTO. To be honest, I don't like the GTO anime that much. I actually like the 1998 live action adaptation of GTO more than the anime adaptation, but I really like Miyabi. She's a cool character. She voiced Dio in Last Exile, a really, really great early 2000 series. If you never heard about it, you should watch it. Last Exile, a really, really great series. The sequel from the 2010s, I never watched it. I don't know if it's good or not. She also voiced Joshua in Gunsword, another really, really incredible series. Gunsword is in a way, it's like the precursor to Code Geass. So if you like Code Geass, you should definitely watch Gunsword. It's an incredible series, like very underrated. Like in mecha, in people who know about a lot about mecha anime, they know about Gunsword, but like I think most like younger anime fans, like they never heard about this series, sadly. And just like many early 2000 series, like no one knows about this series nowadays. It's a masterpiece. Like you should watch Gunsword if you never did. And she also voiced Zakuro in the first adaptation of Tokyo Mew Mew. She was also Madoi in Rockman Egze. She's one of the antagonists, a really, really fun character. And she also voiced Kitsune in Lovina, one of my favorite characters ever. So I actually like Noda Junko a lot. And so yeah, and she's actually the main heroine of Tokimeki Memorial too. So one reason I wanted to talk about this is it's very funny that like a lot of people, they never realize how big of an influence Tokimeki Memorial had on Japanese media in general, and how like even Digimon, something that supposedly have nothing in common with Tokimeki Memorial, like one of the episodes in Digimon is titled after Tokimeki Memorial, so it's pretty funny. Like how to say this? So I'm a Muslim, right? And like it's always funny to me when I see people like they worship Kojima, they worship Iga-san, like they worship them for making Metal Gear, for making Castlevania, etc. And more often than not, you see these same people, they trash talk games like Tokimeki Memorials. They say it's games for incels or whatever, and whatever. It's the games are sexist. It's like whatever, like all these dumb discourses. And it's very funny. They don't even realize that it's because it's Konami. It's actually made by the same people, but it doesn't process into their brain. And so this is something like for like 15 years. It's always funny to me when I see people like saying Kojima is a genius, etc. And they don't play Tokimeki Memorial, and they say Iga is a genius, but they completely ignore Tokimeki Memorial. So it's pretty funny. So I just wanted to quickly mention this, and how Japanese media is the one thing, especially starting the 90s. It's one thing that is always copying each other, and this is one thing I want to talk about in a detailed article one day, like how Japanese media, especially since the 90s, it's always only inspiring from itself. So for example, Tokimeki Memorial is one of these things that influence many things, and Gundam is also the same. Like in many random things, you will find Gundam references here and there, and even in Purism, of course. Like this is something I talked about in my blog a long time ago. Purism has tons of Gundam influences because the director is one of the director Hishida Masakazu and the late Yuichi Shuji. They are both disciples of Tomino Yoshiyuki, the one of the main writers of Gundam. So anyway, so like I really need to play Tokimemo one day pretty soon. And like Tokimemo 2, I often hear it's like the pinnacle of the series. So I'm really gonna play 1 and 2 pretty fast, hopefully in these next few months or something. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and see you later, bye.